Hi everyone, this is Kevin McNamara. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. It's a place where we talk about everything from plant-based diets to meditation to good healthy relationships and everything in between. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions, please hit me up and we'll get those answered on the next podcast. Thanks for listening. Let's go inside. Hi there, it's Kevin here again, and this is episode number 10. Wow. We are just cruising along. We're still on track for our one podcast a day for 1 year. That's the goal. Let's see how we go. Number 10 today. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate that. Today I want to talk to you about cold showers. And I mentioned this yesterday in yesterday's podcast that I would talk about it today. And I first started having cold showers, have to be maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't have them all the time back then, but I certainly enjoyed them. And living up on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, it's not that cold even during winter. So the cold showers often weren't that cold. But I used to have cold baths. I'd get some ice baths and throw some ice in the bath after a long run, that kind of thing. And how I first got involved with this whole I guess you would call it, cold therapy, is through a guy named Wim Hof. And I first came across Wim Hof on the London Real podcast, again, 5 or 6 years ago. I watched his documentary on Vice, and it was just amazing. And he's this guy who would dive in, in the Antarctic, swim under ice caps, all this kind of thing, just crazy, crazy stuff. And once I knew what he was doing and what it all meant, I thought, wow, this is really, really good. And so he has a thing called the Wim Hof Method. And, cold showers are a very important part of the Wim Hof Method. And it may, I guess, sound a little bit counterintuitive. And just so you know, I get a lot of this research from his website. And this is where I've learnt a lot that I know about cold showers. So it may seem counterintuitive, that these showers are actually beneficial for both your mind and your body. And, for the best benefits, incorporating cold showers into your daily routine is a really important thing. And I've started doing it down here in Melbourne. And let me tell you, it's the first day of winter today, but it's been freezing for the last 2 months. And cold showers here are really cold showers, unlike up on the Gold Coast. Here they are bitterly cold, and I've been staying under for 3 minutes. And how it works, look, you go in, have your shower, you turn it on your normal warm. I actually shave in the shower, so I like it nice and warm to sort of, shave my face. And at the end, once I've finished washing myself, I will just flick it straight to cold. No sort of half measures, I'll just go straight there. And it comes on, and it really just hits you, and it's just the best feeling once you sort of get out. Not while you're in there as such, but when you get out, it's pretty damn amazing. But and so Wim Hof, if you go to his website, it's called wimhofmethod.com, and you'll find he's got some free courses on there that's very well worth doing. And certainly, so it's important just to build up, gradually build up, the duration, the intensity. If you've got no prior experience with it, with cold showers, then just start with a normal shower and just finish, say, the last, 10, if you can go 30 seconds, great, but the last, say, 10 seconds full on cold. And you'll quickly notice that you're able to tolerate the cold, more and more the more you do it. And eventually cold showers and even ice baths are going to become things that you actually look forward to. Trust me on that one, you will. Because I know at the end of it, it's just such a great feeling. And I just want to run through some of the benefits of cold showers for those of you who are out there doubting all of this. There'll probably be a few of you. Most people I mention cold showers to, they just run a mile. So it's interesting. But look, thousands of people all over the world, they're doing it now. They're having cold showers in their daily routine. And the number one thing that Wim talks about is reduced stress levels. So if you're taking a cold shower regularly, it does impose a small amount of stress on your body. and that leads to a process called hardening. Now, this means that your nervous system gradually gets used to handling moderate levels of stress. So the hardening process actually helps you to keep a cool head. The next time you find yourself in a stressful situation, it's really great for the stress levels. So if you're a bit of a stress head, start having cold showers. Now, the second benefit gives you a higher level of alertness. So cold showers, they wake your body up. They kind of induce a higher state of alertness. And the cold, it stimulates you to take deeper breaths. Yourself when you jump into the ocean or somewhere, or some cold water, and you have to sort of catch your breath. So it stimulates you to take deeper breaths, and that decreases the level of CO2 throughout the body, and that helps you to concentrate. So cold showers, really keep you ready and focused throughout the day. So they're great for alertness and concentration. The best thing for me about cold showers is it gives you a more robust immune system, more robust immune response. And they've done scientific studies on this, and they have found that taking a cold shower increases the amount of white blood cells in your body. Now, these blood cells protect your body against diseases. And in the current environment we're in, with this COVID-19 thing, everybody should be having cold showers, everybody. And there has been research done on this, and the researchers believe this process is related to an increased metabolic rate, and that stimulates your immune system, your immune response. Increased willpower is another benefit. It takes a strong mind to endure the cold for extended periods of time, and 3 minutes under a cold shower is the maximum you want to do. After that, there's no real benefit. But being in ice cold for 3 minutes, that's what you want to aim for. So it does take a strong mind to endure that kind of thing. And, by having cold showers, whack them into your daily routine, you're actually strengthening your willpower. And that benefits, your whole life, basically. And finally, weight loss, which will please a lot of people out there who are sort of thinking, I'm not going to have a cold shower. Well, maybe this might convince you. Again, research has shown that cold showers and exposure to cold in general, in addition to increasing your metabolic rate directly, it stimulates the generation of a thing called brown fat. Now, I'd never heard of brown fat until I came across Wim Hof. So brown fat is a specific type of fat tissue that in turn generates energy by burning calories. And cold showers, in effect, they're an effective tool for people who are looking to lose a few pounds. So well worth looking at a cold shower for sure. And Wim Hof, there's been lots of scientific research done with him. He's gone to laboratories, he's gone to hospitals, he holds a record for being in an ice bath, which is just under 2 hours, which is just crazy stuff. He's the guy, he walks up snow-capped mountains just wearing a pair of shorts and boots, and that's it. And he takes, people go to visit him over in, I think he's over in Holland, or he spends a lot of time in Poland, climbing the mountains over in Poland. And he takes, people go and train with him. There are Wim Hof trainers all around the world. They go and train with him, and he takes them up these mountains, snow-capped mountains, like in the middle of winter. And they all have to take their tops off and walk up. It's amazing what your mind can do. It really is. And now you've heard the benefits of cold showers, give it a try. I can tell you, after I spent 3 minutes in the middle of Melbourne winter under freezing cold water, you just keep turning around in the shower, and I can tell you, once you get out and actually dry yourself, there is no better feeling. It is just amazing. So give that a try. That's cold showers, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of a talk on cold showers. And also, I love going in the ocean. The ocean does the same sort of thing as well. It's not quite as cold, or depending on when you go in or where you go in. It certainly can be very, very cool. There's a lot of groups around the world. What do they call them? Icebreakers, I think, who go in the middle of winter in the freezing cold waters around the world. So, but now you know why. Because it is just so good for your body, for your immune system. I know Wim Hof has also done some research on depression with it. It really helps with depression. So it's a great thing to do. So consider having a cold shower and let me know if you do. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. But try and make it a regular thing. It's just the best. I just love it. And like I say, you feel absolutely amazing afterwards. Give it a shot. Let me know. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Loving the podcast. Loving bringing these stories to you. Thanks for listening. Really appreciate it. And I'll speak to you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Really hope you enjoyed this episode of the Inspired Healing Podcast. If you did, share it with your friends, family, share it around. And don't forget to subscribe. Check out the website below, turmericheals.com, and we'll see you on the next podcast.